Hey, I'm the old lady with regular name Daryl Dixon. It's 2021, May 1st, week and a half into our second lockdown. And I bought some camping stuff. I'm going to do some motor camping. Never did it before in my life. Lots of tent camping in the car. But this year I'm going to do something different if we ever get out of this. And so I'm just going to show you what I got. I bought and returned a lot of stoves. I settled finally on this one. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is a full burner. Bought an adapter for my propane tank. And these cute little pots that we got from, I think they're Outbound Canadian Tire. So they fit quite well, you know, they fit right on the burner. Got these cute little bendable handles. Scoob wants to talk. It's a matter of they fit on pretty well, you know. The little skillet. Should be able to fry some bacon and eggs. And we've got some more. We've got, you know, a good sized saucepan with a cover. They all nest inside each other, so I mean, you know, they'll be easy to pack up. That one back in there. Got a smaller saucepan. Pretty neat. Handles fold out. I broke the tip off of that. I don't know how I did that, but I did. But they'll work. They're aluminum, you know. Copper bottom. Fit right on. I was going to get an MSR stove. It's a multi-fuel stove. But I didn't like the idea of carrying liquid fuel or pulling gas out of the tank when I needed it. So I settled on this. Got it from a local guy. Sells all kinds of neat stuff. And this is what I got. So let me put this stuff back. So I was going to get a Laxata twig stove. They're small. They're square. They pack up really small. They're a twig stove. So I settled on this. It's round. It's not Laxata, but it's cute. Comes in, you know, a couple of different pieces. You put your twigs in there. This one has pretty big holes in the bottom. So we were going to use wood pellets. So what I did, I put a piece of screen in there at the bottom. I just got it from a strainer from the dollar store. So it'll hold the pellets in there really nice. This thing packs up, you know, pretty small. Everything goes in here like that. Comes with your little cross section to fit your pot on. So you just kind of put them together like that, put them on top. Can't do it because I put it in there, and hold your pots and stuff. So that'll come in handy, you know. Good for boiling water maybe, or something else. Comes in this cute little bag. You know, you just see if I can get it back in here. Doesn't really want to go back in the bag. Made some fire starters out of cotton makeup pads and wax. Sit at the bottom underneath the wood pellets. They fit right in there. So that should work out pretty good, maybe. If not, we just use twigs, sticks, whatever you can find. It's a gas burner, so it's supposed to build really, really high heat and boil your water pretty fast. So put that aside. So again, this is my little stove. It folds up pretty small. Legs fold up. Folds in like that, folds in like that. This is the container you hold it in. You just plop it in there like this. And again, I got the adapter to fit on these kind of cans. I didn't like the isobutane mix size of the cans. We're familiar with these. You can buy them at any store, any gas station. You know, I'm not sure how much they are, but we always have some in the garage. We always make sure we have some. So this thing just folds up like this. Put the cover on. And there's your stove. So I've been obsessed with this collapsible stuff. I found this at the dollar store. It's a wine glass. Paul has since ordered us some real collapsible wine glasses, and but I'm going to hang on to that, you know. This is a bowl. Collapses, you know, pretty good. I think it's going to make a better beer mug than a bowl, but, you know. And they all pack up pretty small. Get in there. And again, they fit right in the pots. Marina, my buddy from work, bought me this. Best thing I've ever seen. Collapsible mug with a collar and a straw with a cover. It's like an adult sippy cup. It's friggin' awesome. And it all compacts down pretty small. Get in there. Even the ring fits in the bottom. Your straw folds up inside. Just like that. It has measuring on the inside in case you got to measure something. But again, fits right in there. Covers go on. They fit really good together. And they all fit in this one little bag. And just like that. Again, Outbound Canadian Tire. I think it was like 50 bucks, but it's worth it. These are going to be my dish towels. They're just literally dusting rags from the dollar store. But they're very thirsty. So they'll be really good to dry up the dish and stuff, what little dishes we have. This is a little overkill, but these are so stinking cute. Got these at Walmart. I think they were $2.50 each. Little spatula, little scraper, and little spoon, silicone. And a little pair of tongs. Got my spork. Don't know if you can see that. And a couple dollar store knives. Also have some stainless steel camphor. They're on a little hook here. Got your spoon, knife, and fork. Scoob, you gotta stop, buddy. I'm talking. This is another collapsible bowl. It's actually a dollar store bowl. I think it's meant for a dog bowl, but it's food grade silicone, so no one's gonna get, you know, poisons. Just had to put Mr. Rarky out because he doesn't stop. Nobody make fun of my little, it's orange. Everybody knows I love orange. And this is actually a dollar store bucket, Kid Sam bucket. But again, it's collapsible. That's pretty awesome, I think. I bought a big one. I don't know what I did with it. But it definitely is not going to fit on Daryl. It's, I think, like a 10-liter bucket. Collapsible. So we'll have to keep that for truck camping. Bought myself 2-pronged hot dog cooker. You know, fits in the bag pretty good. And no plates, but I did buy some cheap dollar store cutting boards. This will be used as cutting board and a plate. So it lays pretty flat. Fits in my dry bag pretty well. I will show you shortly. These things, of course, all things collapsible. This is a dollar store light. I think it costs $4, but it's actually pretty bright. And I don't know if you can see how bright that is, but it collapses. It is awesome. It's turn it off and collapses pretty small. Again, these are our go-to for fire starters. They are the dollar store. I think they were $2. They're $2.50, and there's 20 in the pack. We'll go all summer with this and still find some next summer. They'll be left over somewhere. They are great for wood fires. One stick, you break it off like a Kit Kat, break it into a couple of pieces, put it under your wood, light it, and there you go. So what I'm going to carry all this in is a dry bag. Walmart, $9, I think. Everything kind of fits in here pretty good. This goes in first. It's right at the bottom, flat, just like that. Oh, gotta wrap up my utensils again. That goes there. But yeah, you can find some pretty neat stuff, pretty reasonable. Now we have all kinds of camping gear, so you know, for car camping or truck camping or whatever. And it's kind of hard sometimes to justify going out and spending all kinds of money again on camping gear when you have all kinds of it. But some of these neat little things I just couldn't resist. Like I said, I did buy a lot, did return a lot, and finally settled on this stuff. My cutting board fits right down beside my pots. This goes right down beside the cutting board, in between the cutting board and the pots. So it's not going to poke through the bag. This stuff goes in next, my bowl and my bucket. because it's orange and I am taking it. I mean, it's probably a little overkill, but you gotta do dishes somehow. My little stove, my little twig burner, my utensils, and all this is all going in down beside each other. So I mean, it's fitting in pretty good. These will go in my my big dry bag. They won't go in this little one because I have a whole other set of lights and stuff that we're going to take. That will go with our house. So what I mean by my house is I have a 60-liter dry bag, and all of our camping tent, sleep bag, stuff like that will go in that. So these are going to stay out. These in there flat. So dry bag, you try to squeeze as much of the air out as possible. Fold her over. Roll her down. Still a little bit of air in there, but that's okay. And this is what you get. That's my kitchen. This, I don't know if I'll fit it in my bag because I'm going to only have one side bag on Daryl. He only has one side bag. Ooh, oh, don't roll off. He only has one side bag, but this fits pretty much right inside there. It's a shed, a side bag. But, and see, my pot goes right in next to it. Throw these lights in there. Dollar store flashlight, it's awesome. And he closes up. Now, for anybody who knows me, knows who Daryl is. Those who don't, he is my 2019 Can-Am Ryker 900 Ace. Awesome bike. Had to drive something. Gave up 2 wheels a few years ago. But I will show you him in another video. He is probably the best thing I ever bought. And we've bought a lot of silly things. And why'd I name Daryl? Because I love Daryl Dixon. He's got to be my favorite. A little obsessed with The Walking Dead. I shouldn't say obsessed, because it's not really an obsession. It is a lifestyle. And again, when I get my new wine glasses, we will be enjoying this in our new wine glasses. Now, if I could get some, if I could, I don't have to. I have some. I was going to say, if I could get some little shot glasses, we would be enjoying this. But I do have some. It is The Walking Dead. I don't know if you can see that. It's got The Walking Dead on that side. This side has got eeny, meeny, miny, moe, and it's covered with barbed wire. It's pretty cool. I forgot I even had that. We got so much stuff. Sometimes it's hard to remember what I have and what I don't have. So thanks for listening. Sorry about Scoob. He likes to be part of the conversation. And this is The Walking Dead Spirit of the Apocalypse Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Paul bought me that from one of his jaunts, sailing around somewhere. So we haven't opened it yet. I do collect bottles. That was for the collection. But you know, year of COVID. Sometimes you can't save it. Sometimes you got to use it. Thanks again. I'll talk to you later.